What up, crazy day? Oh shit, the cat's in here. Can you see him? Hey, cat. Skull Trooper. AJS, we're getting ready here in a second. I'm just trying to fix something on stream. Is your Steam control working? What's that? What's Steam control? I'm just messing with my stream, trying to get it to look good. There's also one other thing I wanted to do. I don't know how to do it. Transformations? How do we do that? There's one other thing. Steam Deck? I have a Steam Deck. There's one thing I wanted to get rid of, and then I'll start playing. Give me literally 1 second. I might have to Google. Transitions? How do you do transitions on here? Oh, I got it. Huh? You need a transition. How do I get rid of it? Cut. There we go. Now we're talking. Chat? Chat work? Hello? Everything works? Are we sure about that? Alright, I think we're good. Up into a Rio game. I'm gonna listen to some music for like 10 minutes. I just wanna... I'll keep my cam on. I'm just gonna keep my shit muted. Just wanna listen to some music. I don't wanna get copyrighted. Go to creative and get the new car. Is it good? Right there. Is the new car any good? Bro, they need to fix this game. What the fuck? Why as soon as I hit tab, I stop auto running? This game has so many bugs. Bro, what the fuck? Why do I stop auto running? What the hell? Literally holding down W. Literally been holding W down this whole time. Why is my guy not going? Look, if I hit tab, he stops running. What the fuck? Huh? Like, what? Do you know why these balloons are appearing? Where? What balloons? These balloons? Not sure. I think I gotta turn the Fortnite volume up a little low. No, why are the balloons? They lift up cities. Oh shit. I need a gun. Beef right here. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Ah! I got wrecked. Oh, my neck hurts. Oh, shit, my neck hurts a lot. I'm a liar, I'm a cheater, not a love believer. Not a popular monster. So the chrome don't reach them, that's cool. The reboot? That reboot's fat. Hot tea and honey. What's the other reason? Need these. Need that. Flopper I'll take. What is that? What is what? Did we grab this bounty board? I feel like we did. We did. Wow, thanks for scooping me, friend. Damn, shit got hit with the chrome. Go, walk through. Can't walk through it? There we go. I'm 90% sure at the end of the season the whole map's gonna be floating with balloons. That'll be crazy. me that. Nice. Oh. How many keys do I have? I don't have any keys. Yes, I do. It doesn't show. What the hell? Oh. It says I have a key. But I don't. Meathead. Oof, I thought that was an enemy. Landed in. Just cruising. Gotta ditch this. Yes. Hell yeah. Check out the wheels for it. The wheels are right there. We gotta meet up. Me and my team. Inbound. Oh, bro! I swear my run button is broke today. Like, I don't know if I just gotta smash my keyboard, but this girl's just not running. I don't know if the game's broken or what. She just like refuses to run. Come on, get up there. Come on, nice. Open the vault. I don't have a key. Unplug, plug in keyboard. I think the game's just in a bit by its state right now. I don't know. It's saying we all have keys, meanwhile we don't. Like, the game's just not working right. I'm not running properly. It's displaying things wrong. The game's just in a bad state right now. What is this? The Cobra DMR? This is sweet. Attacks faster. That's sweet. Miss often? Nah, not me. I don't miss. You know me. Shots are popping right over here. Where? Oh, right there, right there. Okay, go over there. What the hell? Didn't reload yet? What are we thinking? See that, right? So I just saw one just go this way. Take the side ground right there. Oh! We going, punk? Back up there. Come on. Oh! Where did that just come from? That shotgun shot. There's someone right on top of me. Holy shit. This guy's right here. Oh! AIS. That guy was real that just dipped away. Come back, punk. Here we go. Research somebody research some. Move in. Nothing else to do, we just gotta move in. Hey, Scoop. Nice run. Nowhere else to go. Oh! Yo. Boulder can kill. We're about to get lasered. I feel it. I got a feeling in my bones. Run! Hold up. Pull up. Dude, I got the whole nation on me. Oh my god. That was insane. Jeez. Let me see what the current status is on Overwatch 2. This is huge. If it's out yet. I don't think it's out yet. Download pre-release content. I don't know. What should we play? Should we go back to Fortnite? Fortnite. Like a little meme, little memery.
Alright, watch this and we'll save that. Hold up. Let me just ask. Hold up. Me, 1 second. Yo! Is there Dave's chicken or not?
What the? He has a race car bed!
Are you live now? Okay, I'll turn my phone on.
Thanks for making my day, everyday XQCL.
It's in a race car bed.
Guys, you guys know about Dave's chicken?
Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, grab the girl hand. Oh Lord, you walk out.
It's Nando's, I don't know what that is.
I know you said you wanted
Whenever
to
you
do
buy a
your
used
own
car,
game show for a
always
while
pay
now.
attention to the
thank you
gap
very
in the
much.
door.
I seen his video
And then you
yesterday.
could tell if there's been an accident or not.
I swear. It is like about to fall.
What the hell?
Want to try it?
Oh, I've seen it before.
It's a fucking little terracotta pot.
Watch
It's
your
even got,
own
like, a little
streams
stamp on there, and then
and
it's
react to.
printed, like,
Let's see. We could do that. React to my old streams. Let's see. How do I even do that? Videos, sort by, oldest. Oh my god. Some Overwatch gameplay. Look how long it takes to load, because like it was so shitty. Look at this. It's not bad. Cam? 25 followers? Subscribers? Not bad. Not bad for the early days. Not bad for the kid. I mean, hey, look, we're putting out content. Am I wrong? Not bad. Am I any good? That's a different question. Let's get in the game and find out. Oh my god, it takes so long to load my old videos. It takes mad long to load. It's like more than a year ago.
Justice will be done. We shall
I'm gold, hey! Gold tank. Alright. Let's see what I do. Oh my god. That fucking ball. That's insane. The quality's kind of ass. I'm not gonna lie. This is the best the quality is. This is as best as it goes. Quality is pretty ass. But hey. The early days. My early days on YouTube. What else we got? I showed speed destroys boomers.
Small criminal. Look! I ain't take a shower in a little minute, I ain't gonna lie. Messi na matera para time Messi! Prate fraterar! La frate!
I've lost him.
Guess what? Guess what? I'm gay!
I ain't take a shower in a little minute, I ain't gonna lie. Damn, man. I stink, right? I stink. Legs.
That's so weird.
Legs. 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 Gotta get.
Hey, Debo, I think that's a Zoom bomber. That looks like not a bad Zoom bomber, but a Zoom bomber.
A Zoom bomber. That's insane. You laugh, you gotta take a shower.
People like Coke Brothers.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Babe, are you serious?
No, wait, check it out, check it out.
How?
¿Tú escuchaste eso? ¿Es qué? ¿No escuchaste? No. Pon la mano aquí. ¿No sientes? No.
Hi, this is Cleet, and here's my secret. Zoom in. All right, come over, come closer. You can't tell anybody.
That's
Memes I randomly airdrop to people. Okay, fair enough.
True.
I think they were all good.
Proposing is shockingly uncomplicated.
Really?
First, have a girlfriend.
Okay.
She looks so lovable. What anime? He. No.
切好的。嗯。
What the fuck?
Want to test Australia's best blood sausage?
What am I looking at then?
I'd rather taste your blood, Kano.
Would you settle for me sausage?
He's trying to.
No, cans everywhere.
He's trying to.
Yo.
Oh,
I got some big news today, but my mom is dead. So can you guys just pretend to be my mom for a minute? Okay, so guess what?
Oh my god.
Okay, dude.
He punched out the power.
Your keyboard. Turboflex keyboard.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Come on, dude.
Your keyboard. Turboflex keyboard.
Okay. Come on, dude. Ew. Jesus, man. When you're going to biology class.
Oh,
what was
no.
that? Potatoes? Zip it?
Babe, why you always buy me food so late?
Because I want you to get
What?
I want you to gain weight so no girl ever talks to you.
What the fuck?
What are these eyebrows or these eyelids, man?
So no girl ever
What the fuck are those like eyelids, dude? Dude, what is that, man? What is that?
talks to you.
What the fuck?
What is that?
Shit.
Hold up, hold up. Okay. Hey, Fun2 Oosh, welcome. I'm just like memeing around. I'm trying to get my cam back. How did I just do it? Yeah. Hold on, I'm fixing my. Boop. Boop. There we go. That's better.
What it's like working in a restaurant.
Yeah, he's ordering some food.
Nice.
I'm hungry. Hmm? Not the corn.
The first method
Okay.
is the fork method.
What the hell?
Not the corn.
The first method
Okay.
is the fork method. Slice your onion in half, jam your fork inside, slice across, then down the other way. Mmm.
Okay. Smart.
What the fuck?
He's a French athlete. And Dooney, yep. So this is a water station. There's plenty of them.
Wait.
Is that...
Huh?
What a scumbag. He just knocked them all over.
Okay, dude. I mean, there's no rule against it. It's a competition.
Cut the camera, man. Hey, get my handcuffs, man. Oh, no.
Alexa, what is my current location?
Okay.
Hey, babe, the kids won't eat these brown bananas.
I eat them.
Throw them out. Why?
Because mommy doesn't love you.
What the
Okay.
The man they arrested in Penfield today is the same man who has allegedly been licking girls' feet at bookstores and libraries.
Listen, I'm being set up by the president, Barack Obama.
Okay.
Welcome.
To the maid cafe where we're cuter than kittens. I'm the diversity hire, Bryson. Are you here for the gamer discount? Okay, I can explain.
What the hell?
2 years welcome me now.
Bro needs to check his underwear.
You guys, that was disgusting. I'm leaving.
If there's one Jedi left, it's not you. Affirmative.
Oh, that's foul. That was fucked up.
Interesting. If there's one Jedi left, it's not you. Affirmative.
There he goes.
What is that?
A rat.
Good luck on your own.
A rat. Little ratty boy.
Great, Ernest. So peaceful.
Oh my god, that's
So
fucking scared me.
Peaceful.
If I hit that game. Oh! If I hit that game. Oh!
L. However you
Gee,
throw
that
it.
spooked me a little bit.
The L.
Oh.
I think I played this game with my sister, so I think she might have beaten some of these levels too. Because my sister has always been incredible at beating video games.
That was
She's
the best
incredible.
beat
She's
you
good
have
with
ever
anything.
made.
With balls, honestly.
Wait, what?
Huh?
She's good with anything with balls, honestly.
Oh, okay. Seems fair enough.
L.
My name's Trevor. What's yours?
Oh my god.
Watch this magnificent message. X, you see a link. So?
That's crazy.
That's a tank. Dude, what's that behind your ear, mate? Look at that. I don't know. What is that? Boom! Oh, hey! If you really want to impress me, do it with a chicken nugget. Then I.
Oh!
Aware? Walkage? 30 months. Yes. BlackRock.
Oh, damn. Huh?
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 True.
Love you XQC, you will make
Eating
my
a hot
days
dog
better,
could
XQCL.
make you live longer.
Hot dog can make you live longer.
I just rewatched that movie yesterday.
Ribeye, baby. No,
Let's
you
go.
drop it
2
in
years
dirt. Grow up.
XQCL.
Smoke it at 225 until it hits 120 internal. Take it off.
Yo.
I just rewatched that movie yesterday.
Ribeye, baby. No,
Let's
you
go.
drop it
2
in
years
dirt. Grow up.
XQCL.
Smoke it at 225 until it hits 120
Grow up.
internal. Take it off.
Yo, y'all actually still believe in gravity? Just walk on a.
I think he's. Oh my god, he's right there.
Her earrings when she was.
Oh my god, he's right there.
Her earrings when she was in 6th grade.
That was you?
I couldn't keep them though. I gave it to my cousin.
She said what?
Oh my god, he's right there.
Her earrings when she was in 6th grade.
That was you?
I couldn't keep them though. I gave it to my cousin.
What's something you've done she doesn't know about?
I fucked your boyfriend 2 years ago.
Oh.
Is that why you
Dan's game.
Why? I'm sorry. Can you go away, please?
What the fuck?
Oh, okay.
Clean.
Winston?
Please, we're poor. Please, we have to buy you food. Please, take this.
The dude was running.
Ah, shit. I gotta head out, though. Alright. See ya. See ya, man.
Yo.
Just got this thing ceramic coated and water don't even stick to it now.
Where is this? Giants here? Oh, this is a soccer game, I think. Damn, he just got bitched.
Okay. That looks fun.
What the hell?
That looks fun.
How?
Huh? Okay. Bro, smiling in creative mode. Good one.
Which one
That's
of
a
these
lot,
sounds
though.
better?
Creative mode.
The aluminum sheet or the metal sheet?
What the fuck? Dude?
No, okay, dude.
No, wait, he did it?
No, okay, dude.
That's insane.
Okay, no shot. Okay. That's like 3 mil attempts or some shit then.
Finish him.
Okay. Oh, that looks kind of fun.
Hi, sorry, I'm running late. Can you check my dog for me, please, X?
Dogs for me. Glizzy.
Glizzy.
Oh, just steam them at home. Oh, boiled. Yeah, I prefer cooking them.
That Skype one is scary.
C'è questo libro per aiutarvi. Per la mia moglie, che fortunatamente è appena morta.
Okay, okay.
You always stay. Oh my god, bro.
Oh.
Damn.
Rocket League at home.
Rocket League at home.
Cool. Damn. Okay.
Is Overwatch out yet? Tis not.
What is it doing?
What the hell? Alright, I'm gonna go grab a quick bite. Oy. Oy.
wow.
There's just so many little things in Modern Warfare that we now take for granted.
Oh shit, I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Let him go. Keep a low profile and hold your fire.
COD 4. Is easily the best.
And hold your fire.
COD 4 is easily the best.
2 years, flushed face.
That was so sick.
That was sick.
Nazi Zombies was a
flushed face.
That was so
easily.
That shit was sick.
The best.
2 years, flushed face.
That was so sick.
2 years, flushed face.
That was so sick.
Nazi Zombies was a cult hit. People began playing it as religiously as they were the multiplayer campaign.
But was there something special within Modern Warfare 2
Uh-oh.
that the other games didn't capitalize on? No one builds a frantic roller coaster of a shooter better than Call of Duty.
33 months. How
The gameplay of the single-player campaign bored me. It feels like the rest of the Call of Duty games.
I've come to the verdict that this game is garbage.
Why is Call of Duty Ghosts at least such a bad game? This game is the biggest pile of dog poop ever. I really just don't even like it anymore, and I don't know. It seems like that might be a general consensus now.
What don't you like about Call of Duty Ghosts?
Everything.
Everything is just terrible.
Jesus, tell him.
It's 2010, Friday afternoon in your school courtyard to be specific. You've just drudged through a whole week and you know that you won't be able to see your mates until next Monday, but that's not such a bad thing. Because mum is on her way to pick you up and you know that at home there's 3 specific things that await you. 3 things being the difference between good
The
and
Xbox,
evil.
the
3
TV,
things that
and
separate
the
the
game.
boys from the men. 3 things that at the time were indistinguishable from God. A 1.25 litre bottle of fridge-cooled vanilla Coke, an Xbox 360 with a fresh 12 months of membership, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. After arriving home, you pour yourself a glass of that sweet, bubbly
Mountain
black poison
Dew.
while also firing up your Xbox and selecting the greatest Call of Duty to ever be released.
I was there.
You'd prefer to play Team Deathmatch because the players are generally less skilled in that game mode, but the games aren't long enough to get one of them.
Nah. If you're a real Chad, you played Headquarters Pro, and all you did is just fucking bait the Headquarters and stack the kills, man. You just smoke all the newbies.
So instead you load into
you
domination.
And you just farm some nukes. Hit it.
You come to discover that the other team is so bad that differentiating them from 8-year-old children would be merely impossible, partly because many of them are 8-year-old children. You sit behind the spawn and slaughter them until the cows come home. Only in this scenario, the cows are that golden 25 kill streak that you could only receive once in a very small quantity of games. You call it in, sit back in your chair, take a swig of that vanilla Coke with ice in it, and you think to yourself, does it really get any better than this?
No.
Oh man, the XP bar and everything, jeez, man.
Well, unbeknownst.
Oh man, the XP bar and everything, jeez, man.
Well, unbeknownst to you
You're
at the
taking me
time,
back with this one.
that game that you had grown to know and love, that game that you thought would be superior overall until the end of time, that game where you had made many friends, enemies, and memories, would at some point begin to decline in popularity.
Kimbo,
Only 3 short years later,
He's
in
a Kimbo,
late
you're a moron.
2012, Call of Duty Black
Pussy.
Ops would mark the final Call of Duty in the reign of the series, before the sales and player base would begin to decline, like the unsinkable
Broken gun
Titanic
abusers,
hitting
man.
the iceberg and ending up at the bottom
Like
of
the model
ocean.
abusers.
This creates a question that back in 2010 would have never even entered your frame of mind. What caused the downfall of the Call of Duty series? Was it the fact that after 15 years of development, the player base simply lost interest? Was it the fact that the quality of the gameplay rapidly declined following the release of Black Ops 2? Or was it something a little more sinister, such as the slow undermining of the skill gap, one of the elements that made the game so enjoyable in the first place? This is the rise and fall of one of the greatest video game series of all time, Call of Duty. But before we get into the core of today's video, I'd just like to take a second to thank today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh, thank you, Raid.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Let's go.
There's something very alluring, seductive, and almost romantic about World War II, isn't there? The black and white film representing a bygone era, the unthinkable atrocities forcing us to come to terms with what humans are truly capable of. Perhaps we just like to put ourselves in the position of those who are really involved, asking ourselves, what would we do if we were put in such a situation? Well, thanks to the invention of film, story, and specifically video games, we've actually had somewhat of an opportunity to answer that question. Beginning back in the early 2000s, game developers began to realize that it was possible to put any old schmuck in the shoes of a World War II hero
that was a weird way to put it.
having to leave their mum's basement.
That was pretty
World War II shooter games such as Medal of Honor.
Pay attention, and you might even stand a chance on the battlefield.
Wolfenstein.
I think people watch this shit for historical value, and then depending on how it's depicted, and entertainment value.
And Battlefield
not because
began to flood the
of
gaming market to
relatability
such a
or
level that
vicarious
if the Noah's Ark
living,
story was written
but
in
it's
the
okay.
early 2000s, the flood archetype would have just been replaced with World War II games. However, it wasn't just these three big titles fighting for a share in the shooting genre. There was one more game that we're yet to discuss which was also thrown into the mix. We're talking about a game that was released with such limited experience by its small development team at Infinity Ward that throwing it into the gaming market was like throwing a rat into a snake enclosure with the hope of it surviving. However, we might as well call this game Ratatouille, or that mouse from Mouse Hunt, because over the course of its life it did nothing besides evade and overcome its predators in the gaming genre, coming out on top as the most iconic first-person shooter game of all time.
Definitely.
We're of course talking about Call of Duty, beginning with the first installment of the game, Call of Duty 1. Call of Duty 1 was released in October 2003 with the overall goal of, as previously discussed, giving players an opportunity to become a soldier in World War II. The game featured a basic campaign, basic multiplayer, basic gun selection, and a basic storyline. In fact, everything in Call of Duty 1 was so basic that if it was a white girl, it probably would have had an option on the homepage to order Starbucks via Uber Eats.
Oh my god.
Okay, dude, Jesus
and while the game was basic and somewhat similar to the other titles released at the time, it was still slightly better than many of its competitors.
It does things that you may have seen before in other World War II themed first-person shooters, but it does them by and large as good as or better than other games before.
But while the game was an impressive representation of what Infinity Ward was able to produce way back in 2003, there was still certainly improvements needed. Glitches, lack of overly gripping storyline, minimal gun choice in the original multiplayer.
These are the only classes and weapons you could use while playing the original Call of Duty game.
All elements leading to a fairly weak launch in many countries. On top of this, the game was brand new. No one even knew what Call of Duty was. Like a new YouTuber, a new business, or that one weird kid from
Sometimes less choices is better. Less is more.
Nobody cared about it. The game needed to build a reputation. And the only way the game could build that reputation would be to release new installments of the game while simultaneously improving on what was already
It's
created.
a psychological thing. If you ask somebody that had a lot of options, okay, if he's happy with his choice, they're always less happy than when he had less choices. It's a known thing.
Which is exactly
it's
what the Call of
scientific.
Duty series
It's
decided
mental.
to do with the
It's
release
psychological.
of Call of Duty 2 and 3. Both of these games, once again both based in World War II, were somewhat similar to the first game. However, it was clear that there were substantial improvements being made to the game. In-depth campaigns 3 times the length of the first Call of Duty, the regenerative health system, newly introduced multiplayer game modes, fans of the series being spoiled for choice like a 45-year-old construction worker looking at the lunchtime menu in a fish and chip shop. But more importantly, all of this displayed Call of Duty's ability to improve over time, perhaps giving its fans confidence in the possibility of what it might become in the future. And what it might become in the future was a notion only perceivable by the team of developers working on the next installment after Call of Duty 3. The installment that would really change the first-person shooter world. The installment that would begin the memories for many long-time fans of the genre.
Guys, it's been a while, man. Guys, I'm rusty, man. Whatever the fuck it's called, man. What works? Guys, I had the game in French, man. Guys, it's not my fault.
Big fan.
I have to read about the name. I had it in French, man.
Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, a raw representation of what was truly capable in game development by the late 2000s. A mix of pace, emotion, and an unthinkable provision of badass content. It was like the developers had taken everything from the first 3 Call of Duty games, combined them together, pooped out a new game, and injected steroids into it.
Call of Duty 4 is consistently rated by the COD fanbase, the players, as the best Call of Duty so far.
Definitely, that shit was...
The game wasn't in French.
Yes! If you were there back for COD 4 back in the day.
Camaraderie between characters, and situations so realistically stressful that they might as well have renamed the mission We Need to Talk. Now it's worth noting that when the game was released, 2007, offline single player, mainly campaign mode, was still the main reason for purchasing a first-person shooter game. What do I mean by this? Well, 2007 was that period when everyone was still getting connected to the internet. You know, that kind of period when your dad coming home with a dial-up router was so exciting that it might as well have been Chris Brown.
My juicer is not online XQCL.
Oh, wait, what? Yeah,
wait. With the black.
I can hear TTS Andy, man. Fuck, man. Bro, why? Okay, listen. I don't want to roast the nose again. Okay, one last pause. Bro, I'm sorry, don't know, guy. Okay, Michelle, thanks, don't know, man. Why? When we watch something informative and it's all about talking, people think Guys, boys, where's my credit card at? It's time to donate a life story. Guys, today, chat, guys. Hey, this is legend number 3, guys. Today, I cannot wait for the dude, fuck, man! Why? Why?
Well, 2007 was that period when everyone was still getting connected to the internet. You know, that kind of period when your dad coming home with a dial-up router was so exciting that it might as well have been Chris Brown doing
JD Leonard, we love you, man.
Black Eyed Peas on Christmas Day. Online multiplayer hadn't really taken off for many games or platforms. I mean, for crying out loud, the PS3 had only just been released in early 2007. Online multiplayer was more of a specialized game mode for those lucky enough to be connected to the internet.
Crack.
But just like the individuals burdened with the responsibility of updating the software on Stephen Hawking's wheelchair, the developers of Call of Duty were smart. They saw something coming. Xbox Online, PlayStation Online, the release of Halo 3 Online in 2007. It was obvious that there was somewhat of a revolution happening here. Things were slowly being set up in a way to give players the ability to start playing online with their friends. The developers of Call of Duty both predicted and capitalized on this by releasing an extensive online multiplayer. Kill streaks, multiple maps, different game modes, leveling, prestiging, hell, even the ability to choose the color of the camo on your gun. So many different variables that an option to choose
that changed gaming as a whole.
To the fans of the series. Call of Duty 4 dropped a firestorm in any kind of online multiplayer that had been released previously by any game developer. Presumably with the intention...
Don't get me wrong, somebody would have done it at one point, but they were the first to do it.
Picking up individuals getting console
at least do it well.
Who might also be looking for a new online game to play. Well, their prediction ended up being almost 100% accurate, with reviews stating that the amazingly deep multiplayer rivals Halo 3 in terms of reach and scope. Then, to back it up, the release of Call of Duty 5 World at War, once again changing the game through the introduction of new multiplayer game modes. Now, the multiplayer in World at War went down in history with a reputation somewhat comparative to the Germans.
So waiting on Battle.net. Overwatch yet.
War 2, both pretty goddamn awful. However, World at War became iconic following the release of a new unique game mode separate from the campaign and multiplayer.
Nazi
a game
zombies.
mode that in the beginning was somewhat of a meme, but a game mode all the same that would result in a drastic expansion of the Call of Duty player base. We're talking about Call of Duty Zombies.
Yes. Nazi zombies.
Similar to Call of Duty multiplayer in the beginning, Zombies was added in a very simplistic bare-bones format with one initial small map and only a few unlockable areas, assumably to test whether or not players would actually enjoy it. Well, as it turns out, players loved the game mode, specifically for the high-intensity gameplay as well as the ability to test and compete with others on how many rounds you could make it through. Following this discovery, 3 further maps were added and it was clear to the developers that the players would want more zombies in future installments of the game. However, before the developers could think about more zombies, they had to shift their focus onto the next Call of Duty that was set to be released in November 2009. And by this point, many fans didn't even think that the game could get any better. Extensive multiplayer in Call of Duty 4, zombies in Call of Duty 5, how much better could it get? Well, the answer to that question was so much better that you had to be wearing a helmet not to have your brain blown out of your head from a dopamine overload. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. By this point, late
Best
2009,
Call of Duty
playing
ever.
multiplayer online games had become so mainstream that even your nan might have had her PS3 connected up to the internet. And most people were looking for good online multiplayer games to play with their friends. And Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was so perfect for filling that gap that it was like Johnny Sins had just shown up to a Brazzers set. There was something purely magical about Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Guys, is this old? Is this old videos? Bro, what's up with these analogies,
hard
man?
To describe. Maybe it was the customizable
This is
kill streaks,
unhinged.
the introduction of multiple new gun attachments, or even the perfectly polished sniping aspect of the game. Regardless, one thing was for sure, the multiplayer was on a new level. After the first week, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 had sold 4 times as many copies as Call of Duty World at War. And if you look at the graph closely, you can see that there was a lot of growth coming towards the Call of Duty series in the near future. The release of Black Ops once again brought about another amazing multiplayer experience. Modern Warfare 3 closed down the Modern Warfare series perfectly while also adding further game-changing additions. Then Black Ops 2 took the zombies gameplay to a new level with the introduction of uniquely interactive maps. After the release of Black Ops 2, it became blatantly obvious as to why the series was so successful. successful. The developers had this unrelenting motive to update the game in a way that always seemed to make it better than the previous installment.
True.
Except sniping between Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops, that was just an absolute failure. But for everything else, that seemed to be the natural path of development.
Who cares? The snapping is for
Understood
pussy ass
what the
bitches.
player base wanted. They knew players enjoyed zombies, so they expanded on it. They knew players hated noob tubes and danger close, so they removed it. They knew the players loved kill streaks, so they expanded on it, perfectly curating the game over multiple installments to hit one serotonin-fueled peak during Black Ops 2. But perhaps unbeknownst to the developers, Black Ops 2 would be the final installment of the series before Call of Duty, as a whole, would begin to decline in popularity.
Oh, where?
The release of Call of Duty Ghosts, the beginning of the end.
Beginning
in
of the end.
2003, the Call of Duty series had purchased a one-way ticket on the Dopamine Express, and unfortunately the train was nearing its final destination. The first week following Ghost release saw a 40%
I'm gonna say though, this is and was inevitable. I don't give a fuck.
drop in sales.
They did good. They did anyway.
From the high point during Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2,
They
down
know
to
it.
being on par
They
with
definitely
sales
know it.
during Modern Warfare 2's first
Ghosts,
week back in
bro. Like, that was the
2009.
name.
And it's obvious as to why the
Ghosts.
sales weren't great. The game, as if it was Kirby giving a blowjob, kind of sucked.
The game
Why
sucks.
is Call of Duty Ghosts, at least, such a bad game? I really just don't even like it anymore, and I don't know, it seems like that might be a general consensus now.
Players complaining that you die too quickly, so gunfights were non-existent. The maps were large, ugly, and poorly designed. The destructible maps didn't change the gameplay whatsoever. On top of all this, the developers replaced some of the game modes that had made the game so successful in the first place, such as Hardpoint, Demolition, and Capture the Flag, with Blitz, Crank, and Hunted, alienating some of the long-time fans as they didn't know what
Okay, that's
What
shit.
don't you like about Call of Duty Ghosts?
Nothing.
It's Call of Duty Ghosts.
Positive reviews of the game on YouTube by big-time review companies, for example IGN, received dislike ratios of sometimes 70%, with many people saying that the reviewers were just stating the game was good in order to gain approval from the developers, with proof being that some of the reviewers later went on to work at Activision. Almost every worst to best Call of Duty ranking list puts Ghost somewhere near the bottom, and Black Ops 2 somewhere near the top. So you might say that this contrast made it blatantly obvious as to why players began to lose confidence in the developers of Call of Duty. And this loss in confidence would only continue with the following release being Advanced Warfare.
Terrible.
Once again displaying fewer sales than
So
Call of
bad.
Duty
I didn't
Ghosts,
even play
also
that game.
being put at the bottom of many lists when ranking Call of Duty games from best to worst. Then for the next Call of Duty Black Ops 3, you have to put yourself in the position of a potential fan of the series. If Ghosts and Advanced Warfare were two of the worst Call of Duties to
It was a
ever be
risk.
released, is Black Ops 3 really gonna be any better?
It was a risk.
Unlikely.
It was
This
good,
mindset
though.
caused many fans
It
to
was
avoid
good.
the sequel to the famed game that they had once known.
Black
and
Ops 3
loved,
was
Black
good.
Ops 2,
Black Ops 3
like
was good.
trying to avoid eye contact
Black
with
Ops 3 was
a
good.
friend out in public in the hope that they don't see you either. It was also around this point that players began to complain, like a 50-year-old mum requesting to speak to the manager after receiving the wrong source from
Real.
McDonald's, of how the game had become purely pandered to newer players.
Call of Duty, it's at low to no skill gap at all. I could put my 12-year-old cousin on Call of Duty, and he will get at least 5 kills.
Call of Duty started to squash any inequality between the teams in an attempt to give newer players a shot at getting the upper hand. Assists began to give the same points as kills, KD ratios removed, kill counts removed, point systems removed, skill-based matchmaking added. It was like Robin Hood had been hired on Call of Duty's development team to take from the skilled and give to the unskilled in an attempt to give casual players an opportunity to win without them having to invest any time into getting better at the game. By the time Modern Warfare had rolled around only last year, players were stating that Call of Duty had basically
Skill-based is good.
a game with no real goal.
Guys, I said it before, I'll say it again, okay? I don't give no fuck what your opinion is. Your opinion is wrong if it doesn't align with mine, okay? Skill-based matchmaking is good
I agree.
and needed.
I agree.
I don't give a fuck, okay?
I agree with
I
that.
don't care. You're an idiot. If you can only kill noobs, you're a fucking noob.
Yeah, you're a noob.
End
You're
of
whack.
story. If you cannot beat people of your own skill level, you are shit at the game, you pussy bitch ass.
Besides making sure
Fucking
noobs get
bitch
wins.
pussy.
This Call of Duty is made for bad
Exaggeration.
Call of Duty players.
Critics began to believe that Call of Duty was a gaming
Oh no, I hate college dodgeball. It's so hard, dude. They don't let me fucking one-tap the opponents and fucking head-tap them like when I go to my fucking elementary school and fucking smoke the toddlers with headshots. Like what? What the fuck?
Telling everybody that no matter how bad they were, they were
What kind of argument is that?
something for doing nothing.
If not a game that hands out participation
No,
trophies.
with the ball. Okay, Jesus Christ.
Kills.
Why can't I just talk in normal terms without people going full fucking unhinged? Like
A game that
why?
has hindered players' growth
Why?
by shielding them from adversity.
However, after making this project and my
That's right.
downfall of Fortnite, I think I've concluded that there's nothing that ruins a game faster than crushing the skill gap. Experienced players don't like it because their hard work suddenly means nothing, and new players don't even like it anyway. Because putting the hard
one
work in
tap.
isn't even
Oh,
worth
okay.
it, because becoming good at the game is...
I'm making a dodgeball reference while watching a Call of Duty video. Oh my god, it's gotta be related to real life. Get out of here, dude. Get a grip, man. You fucking carrying it. Jesus Christ, man.
Oh my god, these people.
And you don't get to remove the difficulty without simultaneously removing the fun.
Jesus.
And while the recent release of Call of Duty Warzone has bumped up the skill gap as well as the popularity of the game, it seems to be somewhat mutually agreed upon that the multiplayer aspect of the series has been on long-term decline over the last 6 or 7 years. With many people claiming that it would be difficult, if not impossible, for it to ever come back to where it was in the past.
It might be possible.
So at this point, it only seems appropriate to present some explorable theories as to why...
Theories, alright, let's hear the theories. I think we know why. I don't think it's a theory.
I'd like to present is that people simply lost interest in the game due to the time and length of the series as a whole. Now this theory is somewhat difficult to prove or disprove, but I think it's safe to say that over a 13-year period between Call of Duty 4 and the current day, regardless of how many game-changing updates or improvements are implemented, players are going to get bored after playing for a long time simply because of the repetitiveness. There's only so many new maps, new attachments, new kill streaks, new guns, new leveling systems that you can implement before people realize, hey, this is pretty much the same as when it was first released. And this is just the typical path for almost every game. There's no such thing as a game that doesn't have a natural decline in interest as...
Call of Duty Prime is my next invention. It's in a primitive world where they have bow and arrows and spears and javelins. You can upgrade them with red dot javelin, bow and arrow akimbo, slingshot, shit like that. Any thoughts?
That's sick. That's so sick.
Honestly, I don't know how it's kept the same player base the last 15 years, but apart from that, Fortnite, Red Dead Redemption, Skyrim. The natural path is always a declining player base because the repetitiveness always ends up
That goes
getting
fucking hardcore. I know.
The second theory is that people began to stop playing the game due to the poor updates and content implemented by the developers after the release of Black Ops 2. Now, this theory is a little more concrete because there are so many objective accounts by people discussing very similar issues with the Call of Duty series following the release of Ghosts. A community consensus all sharing the same negative opinion is probably the best piece of evidence for a decline in quality, as the developers began to remove and replace many of the aspects that made the game so popular in the first place. It was almost inevitable that players would perceive this as a decline in quality and begin to boycott the series. This was seen with Ghosts, then with Advanced Warfare.
They brought them back and didn't do anything. Why? That's just the way it goes, man.
Then Black Ops 3, etc.
They have to innovate. They have to innovate, whatever that means.
Safe to say, a decline in quality is always going to be closely followed by a decline in player base. The third, final, and my personal favorite theory is that the game began to decline as the skill gap was slowly being crushed over numerous installments. It seems as though the point when the series began to steer away from the extremely unbalanced gameplay also happened to be the same time when the game began to die, possibly as a result of so many people complaining about how overpowered certain aspects were. But ironically, looking back, you kind of realize that all of the points we used to complain about were actually the most fun, and if anything, the only real reason we continued to play the game. YouTube, danger close, one-man army lobbing grenade launcher shots right into the enemy spawn on terminal, sitting behind a couch spawn trapping with an LMG in a 9v9 demolition on Nuketown 24/7.
All they have to do, in my opinion, is make NoobTube reload much longer. End of story. Therefore, if somebody wants to use it and wants to reload it, it's punishing, man. Dude, it was so lame. You just spam that shit. It was so bad.
Sitting in a chopper gun and just holding the right trigger on the enemy spawn, rendering the other team completely useless. Surprisingly, it seems as though the things we really hated ended up being the things that, without us realizing at the time, were keeping the game alive. Reduced the ability to completely dominate, and you surprisingly reduced the enjoyability of the game. The reality of Call of Duty's downfall is most likely a mix of all three components. Take an audience that's likely already been playing the game for around 3 to 6 years, reduce the quality of the gameplay, and make it unrewarding to advance as a player, and you've brewed up a situational beer so bad that even IGN reviewers might give it 0 out of 10 stars. The reality is that games come and go, rise and fall, go in and out of fashion. There's no such thing as a game that isn't a bubble. So with all of this being said, it's still incredibly impressive that the series, after 15 years of continual work, is still running with a reasonably strong player base. However, with that being said, I think it could be nearing the end for Call of Duty multiplayer. But that's a statement that can only be put to the test in the future installments of the Call of Duty series.
Oh, multiplayer? Maybe.
That was a good video. I like that video.
Dude, it still has a player base. People still play the game and buy them. There's still a good amount of people that play it. It's just like Guys, I don't care about watching this. This Overwatch, it's okay. Guys, this was way past my era. Way past it.
Can I get a nano? Can I get a nano going? You nano me? Can I get a nano? Let's get a nano going here.
Classic. That is classic.
Can I get a nano here? Can we get a nano? Yo, let's get a nano blade going here. Give me nano. Yo, nano blade. Let's get it going. Give me nano blade though. Yo, let's get a nano blade maybe. Yo, let's get a nano going though. Give me nano. Let's nano blade here. Yo, next fight, let's get a nano blade though.
Oh my god.
Oh, let's go! Let's go!
Boots it up.
Good one, dude.
What? Overwatch.
Hi chat,
Why do you look like you're coming in here trying to keep it straight?
Overwatch
time. Whoa! Monka, Jesus, get Brent, no! Put the penis away, Brent, no! No!
I'm gonna watch the whole thing.
Come on. Oh, it's X.
Okay.
Come on, please.
Okay. That's
Fuck this fucking Legolas looking piece
I'm
of shit!
not watching this
Like,
chat.
you have to
I'm
be
not
able to. You have to get in their face. You have to be right.
Oh my god.
Put the penis away, Brent. No. No.
I'm gonna watch the whole thing.
Come on.
Okay.
That's insane.
Okay. Come on, please.
Okay. That's
Fuck this fucking Legolas looking piece
I'm
of
not
shit!
watching this
Like,
chat.
you have to
I'm
be
not
able to. You have to get in their face. You have to be right here to heal people. How big is the healing radius? Like, am I healing?
That is just broken.
Oh no, dude. Oh no. To heal.
Watching this
Like,
chat.
you have to
I'm
be
not
able to. You have to get in their face. You have to be right here to heal people. How big is the healing radius? Like, am I healing?
That is
insane.
broken.
Oh no, dude. Oh no.
This is literally the end of the game right there.
Thank you! Thank you so much!
Yeah, I'm kind of horny. What the fuck?
I'm hitting from up here, okay?
Oh, the Calvin! Oh my god. Holy! That's probably Gavin. Gavin went hard. Chat? Guys, don't tell anybody chat, guys, but I heard we've
That's
been
sick.
lied to for not months, but for years. Calvin is not getting a double doctorate fucking lawyer / doctor. He's doing none of it. Apparently, he's a bum and just plays games online. I'm not kidding, dude.
Oh, yeah, wait. Take TP.
Yep. Take TP.
Get exposed.
Take TP.
What is
Oh
TP? What is
Works every time.
all
Okay.
the four.
You took it?
I'm reporting you to the Overleague. I'm tired.
I'm so sorry.
Did see how much he changed, Dante?
Fucking French keyboard! Fuck!
Bren, you're
Oh, he's on a French keyboard.
I'm so sorry.
Fucking French keyboard! Fuck!
Bren, you're the caster, right?
Yep.
You're in class.
Alright, I'll hit the typing test. Which one did he do? Type Racer? I want to do that one. That one's cooler. Oh my god, I typed that wrong. Alright, we ready? We're getting into a race. 3, 2, 8, 7, 6. Alright, here we go. We're going for first. I'm about to get smoked, bro. No way, bro. How are they going that fast? What are these words, bro? Comma, where's the comma? Oh my goodness. Dude. Dude, how do you do quotations? Oh my god. I got smoked. I actually got smoked. Oh my god, they're waiting for me to finish? No way, just finish. Finish the race. I don't want to finish this. Dude, where the fuck's the hyphen? This is crazy. At least I'm not in last. That was awful. That was awful. Last, I got 4th place. 24 words per minute. That's awful. Overwatch 2? Not out yet?
Jesus, man. You didn't do that one. What was with today? What is over today? What do you think is over today? What is this?
Reactions? Let's get it.
What is this? What?
Let's see.
One right there. Getting inside of his car. See that?
TikToks here. Let's get some TikToks
Do you
going.
think people are gonna become like robots in games and shit? Really?
Depends.
I think so.
I think it'd be different games for different stuff. Like it's I don't know.
Nothing on me, yo. Alright, you can call my lawyer, Saul Goodman.
Hank Schrader?
And you hear me? I got nothing to say. I told you. Call my... Get my cell phone number! You have my wife's name! How'd you do it? Who would do it?
Oh my god.
Okay, dude.
I'm 1,000 times better than you, and you guys cannot accept that a girl can just be good at video games. And you guys can keep on hating while I'll continue to make clips like these.
Oh my god, dude. Cooking simulator.
This is what a condo under 300k in Toronto looks like right now. This is a studio.
360 no soap.
360 no soap.
Soap.
5 years. This is a studio.
360 no soap.
360 no soap. Oh my god.
Condo at 1 King West listed at 299.9k.
That's mad
This
funny.
isn't the normal tone to one of my free training videos, and it's because I'm having a huge
Your work deadline. If you make it, you make it. If you don't make it, you don't make it. They call it a deadline. But nobody actually fucking dies. Fuck your work deadline.
Oh my
if
gosh.
you make it, you make it. If you don't make it, you don't make it. They call it a deadline.
Let's
but
see
nobody
what
actually
Ludwig's
fucking
got.
dies if you miss.
A mystery box from Japan.
I have to come clean. I am what you would call a terrible friend. I'm a bad friend because I had a genius idea. A genius idea that struck my head one day. I thought to myself, boys, I'm going to buy $500 worth of goods in America and send them over to Japan for Sea-Dog VA to open on his stream. In exchange for Connor to buy $500 of goods from
All right, where's the mystery
Japan
box?
and send them to me over here in America. Okay.
Dude, he's got
15 and a goddamn Pop-Tart? Like, straight up. What do we have that's American? Everything else is made in China. Anyway, boys, let's open some things. Our first item of the day, is...
What the hell is that?
What the hell is... It's a
Literally the
mouse
same
pad,
reaction. Oh,
I
a mouse
think,
pad.
that has a bulge on the old cock and ball. Is this what they do?
Nice.
In Japan? Is it a mouse? This is the worst mouse pad of all time. Look at this. Look at this. This is where the bulge ends. The mouse doesn't even fit on the... It hangs off the end. If I'm going to use it properly, it's not even on. What kind of tiny ass little mouse do they have in Japan? It's for sniffing? It's not for sniffing. I'm not going to sniff it. Don't be weird. All right, well, that's cool. I don't have a mouse pad on this desk, so I don't mind using that. Okay, this is going to sound dumb. I didn't know they had Among Us in Japan. I thought Among Us was an American meme and an American thing mostly. I didn't know that it was very popular in Japan. All right, this is very simple. It's
Among
6
Us?
collectibles. I can get any of these 6. The only one that I want, the yellow one with the Saikuno leaf. Oh, it's squishy. It's like a stress ball. Lube it? Why isn't it lubed? Chat, what do you mean when you say lube it? It's from
Lube it?
Trash Taste After Dark, you fake fan. Oh, we're not even talking about the game here. You're talking about practice. Talking about a sideshow they have. What is this? What does this say in Japanese? It says, first canned strawberry flavor. Oh, canned bread. Why
Canned
is there
bread?
anime girl on bread? All right, let's give it a shot. Is this a fleshlight? Oh, no, it's real bread. Oh, it's so moist. Is it still good, you think?
Ew.
I got this package about a month ago. How long does
Moisty
canned bread
bread.
last? 2024? This is made to last 2 years?
Ew! Probably not bad.
Paper? Did I just eat paper? What did it? They didn't tell me there was paper. Bro,
You just
look
ate
at the
paper.
look at the instructions. Oh, wait. Step 1, open it. Step 2, peel off the paper. Step 3, that's peel the bottom paper. I forgot step 3. Can
My man just ate paper.
editing this, can you edit it so that you just remove step 3? Just like remove it. Just make it so there's only 2 steps. That way the country of Japan looks worse than me. Is it good? No, not particularly.
Oh my god.
It's like strawberry flavored in the same way that LaCroix would be strawberry flavored. And it's bread outside of that. All in all, 6 out of 10. 6.5 because the anime girls. This also feels like canned bread. Did he get me 2 canned breads? Imagine all he got me was several canned breads.
What the hell is this?
What is it? Oh, it's canned bread. Funny enough, it's what I thought the canned bread was, and it's not edible. At least I hope not. Ew! It has lube.
Ew.
Lubed Among Us.
Lubey Among Us.
That's such a funny visual. All right, well, he lives there forever now. He's venting. Got stuck in the vent. Classic. What?
See what else we got.
I got an email from a lovely viewer who sent me this video and said, Ludwig, I bet you'll laugh. It's a banger of a video, very funny, and he emailed it to me. So we're going to watch it, and every time I laugh is $20 on the counter, and at the end, I'm just going to send this guy 20 times the amount of times I laugh. And you, chat, have to hold me accountable for all the laughs that I do. Having said that, if I laugh under, I'm going to say 5 times, okay? If I laugh under 5 times, like 1 through 4, I have this guy's username. I'm going to permanently ban him from my chat. Gone. Ooh. Get him out of here. Why only $20? Okay, I got scammed by Grayson Goss for $100,000. You can give me like a break, okay? Give me like a month. We'll go back to the big stacks after that. We're down a little bad these days, okay, fellas? We're down a little bad. We will even allow a chortle today, okay? All of those are laughs. These are not laughs. Actually, no, that was a laugh. All right, are you ready, chat? Oh, shit, I forgot to tag the entirety of my Discord to let them know I'm live on youtube.com/LudwigOggen/live. I'm live, and guess what? Big news. I'm laughing at memes. Yo, big day today. Hold up, show up fast, show up fast. That doesn't count as a laugh. The video is at 000, okay? AKA your body count. Okay, you know what? I'm a riot. I'm a riot. Let me just talk to myself for 17 minutes, 20 seconds. Count every laugh and give myself $20. Shoo! What the hell was that? Fuck! I chortled. A lot of middle thing-
3,
Oh.
2, 1.
Hey, buddy. Want this Cheetos? Jesus Christ! Oh, God, not again! Not again! Not again!
Hey guys, do you like our memes? If yes, can you please subscribe and like this video? It really makes my life a better place. Thank you.
What the fuck is that? I'm laughing about how much that sucked. I wasn't even laughing about how that was good. I don't think that should count. That should count. That was a guffaw. That was not a laugh. It was a guffaw. It was a shock. It was a I was shocked. I was taken aback almost. It counts? Oh my god. The bar is on the floor.
The bar is on the new shoes. What are you saying?
No cap. All I'm seeing is flames.
Oh my god.
Keep up the drip.
God, it's so fucking unfair to be British. It's so broken. It's just because she's British. That's literally it. But it's so OP in this spot.
It's so OP. What the hell?
Yo, that is a nightmare spot. That is a nightmare spot.
Yeah, that's creepy.
Holy shit.
I'm sorry.
你很强.
I don't speak English. You laughing at me, big guy?
Dude, only ASU are you that dumb. That's my alma mater, baby. Shouts out. Fucking love that school.
Yo, $73.
Daniel, how do I turn this off? How do I turn this off?
This is actually very true, though. A mouse shows up and all of a sudden it is SEAL Team 6. What do you mean, 7? What do you mean? When? Anyway, this is very true. I'll add a 7 because you guys are yelling at me, but YouTube people at home, the video watchers, tell me if they were fact or cap. Did I laugh?
No.
Can I get a rewind?
Yo, $73.
Daniel, how do I turn this off? How do I turn this off?
Anyway, this is very true. Mouse shows up, you and your squad become SEAL Team 6.
Oh my god, this guy's practicing purse steal.
Oh, a beautiful dress.
I thank you, Phil.
Okay.
No, wait, Phil. So she says Phil, not feel.
All right, bro.
Jesus, can you do something for me?
Sure, Peter. What is it?
Family Guy is so fucking dumb. Holy shit. Family Guy is so dumb, bro.
Hey, Zan.
You should have yes.
Yeah!
I promise to always let you smash with the boys.
It's a video game.
Smash with the
That's
boys.
just awesome. I promise to let you always fuck the homies and kiss them goodnight.
Hey, man, you want some water? Nah, dude, I'm good. All right, dude.
Here comes a choo-choo train.
Oh, will it be? All right, dude.
Here comes a choo-choo train.
Oh, will it be?
Okay, I actually forgot I was doing the laugh challenge. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I thought I was just watching a video. I even forgot I was live for like five minutes right there. I feel like I just passed out and I was just watching videos on my own.
You alright? You okay?
Yo, PJ, you want any more of this cookie dough?
Nah, man, I'm good.
All right.
Too slow.
Comes the choo-choo train. Comes the choo-choo train.
Ah, tu fais quoi?
Oh my god.
It's not gonna hurt, but if you want to like beat me on camera because I'm black,
No.
nope, you already seen it.
No.
Oh shit.
Dude, she's racist now.
First you do the big stretch.
And you do the. Ooh.
I chortled. I chortled because at first I actually thought it was him farting, and then I realized it wasn't really quickly, and I was like, this is no longer funny. If he was farting, I would be laughing out loud.
Oh my god, Emily, you're a crackhead. Oh my god, Emily, you're a crackhead.
Okay. Yeah, that's funny.
That's funny, yeah.
When old people do it, yeah, that's funny.
When I say the word love, who's the first person you think of?
My mom.
That is so heartwarming. I can't. It's crazy though, because to be honest, I would have said your mom too.
In love with the email girl.
I would have said your mom too.
In love with the email girl.
I'm still laughing at the last one.
Oh, awesome. Look over there. You can take a selfie in a hospital bed to get social media attention. Don't really want to get into it, but I'm fine.
Oh my
I've
god.
done that. Like, not a fake hospital bed, but I've tweeted off a hospital bed. And I feel like a piece of shit. I went into surgery. Like, come on. You're allowed to, if you go into surgery. I did not fake it. I had appendicitis. They put me under and removed my appendix. And I was supposed to go live. I'm allowed to tweet about my appendicitis. That's fair. If you actually get surgery, you're allowed to tweet it.
So you have to get the $5 bill without moving the hand sanitizer.
Okay.
Or knocking it over.
Gotcha.
And if you can't do it...
What is he gonna do, huh?
Get surgery, you're allowed to tweet it.
So you have to get the $5 bill without moving the hand sanitizer.
Okay.
Or knocking it over.
Gotcha.
And if you can't do it, then I get the $5.
Okay. But I can't do it. Because that's glued to the $5 bill.
No, it's not.
So there's...
Oh!
Because that's glued to the $5 bill.
No, it's not.
So there's...
That's insane. Slick. Oh my god.
It's like in Harry Potter when Voldemort spoke out of the first dark arts teacher's head. Remember that? He wore that like head thing to cover Voldemort. It's like that. That's Voldemort in the dog's asshole.
Tickle, 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 tickle.
Oh, I've seen this video. This video's fun.
Some real camaraderie. As if it's not a fucking Tinder match. And they will immediately cease communications. It's like literally just a game of numbers. You swipe right so many times, you get so many matches, you get so many people who continue the conversation, you get so many people whose conversations actually goes anywhere.
Blindfold, Mom, really? Is this necessary?
Happy graduation, sweetie.
I can't believe you got me this car! Amazing!
Status update.
Best day of my life!
I'm calling Grandma. Grandma, best
Should
day
we
of my-
tell him?
No, let him tire out first.
Jogger, check out my sweet ride!
That was shit. But the rest of it was pretty funny. I'll give it to him. The rest of it was pretty damn funny. Make it an even 20. I'll make it an even 20. I'll send the guy $400. $400, call it a day. Decently funny
Nice.
videos. And thanks to that guy who emailed me, and to everyone who's watching this who's about to email me, please don't, because I really don't read them that often.
How about BattleNet? See what else is popping.
I don't understand what's going on in the world right now because there is a cheating scandal in every single sport, every game, every hobby in the entire world, all happening at once. This is like something out of the Bible to signal a doomsday or an apocalypse. Today we're going to be talking about a Call of Duty cheating scandal, but not so much the cheating itself, more so how one YouTuber took a huge L trying to suckle a drop of clout out of the situation by posting an embarrassing video about it. I'm not a huge fan of Call of Duty. I haven't been a fan of Call of Duty in a while, but I am a big fan of clowns. And yesterday, these two worlds collided when Doug Cincer Martin made his exposed video on Nadia, a person who's been accused of cheating for a while now. Doug kind of hyped himself up as the authority to bring down judgment once and for all and bring the truth to light. He dusted off the monocle and got to the bottom of this case like Scooby-Doo and the gang to solve the mystery here. But unfortunately, he posted turbo cringe on main.
Turbo cringe.
And as a result, the entire community's been dunking on him and he's caught more shit than a latrine. It would have been less reputationally damaging if he posted his own sex tape on his channel. Would have been a lot less embarrassing. Now let me just go ahead and break down the situation here to bring you all up to speed, since I'm sure a lot of you don't know exactly what I'm talking about. Right now, there is a massive Call of Duty streamer named Nadia. She mainly plays Warzone, Rebirth Island, and she's massive. And she's had a ton of cheating allegations against her for quite a long time now. A lot of people analyzing and going over very suspicious and odd moments from her streams, as well as some peculiar things that have popped up in terms of like aim locking and tracking and shit like that. As well as recently she went to a LAN tournament and didn't perform super well. She went like 4-15 in one of the bigger matches.
Because she's
so people were
fucking
confused on why she plays so well at home, where she's dropping like 50 bombs and absolutely spanking people, versus on LAN where she goes and just doesn't do super well. So there's just been a lot of videos breaking down and analyzing suspicious moments from her streams and explaining that there's a chance she's cheating, though nothing's 100% proven as of right now. But it is a very peculiar situation, one that I'm not super familiar with, so one that I'm not going to opine on heavily. But that's the gist of it in a nutshell. And Doug Cincer Martin stepped into the spotlight to try and be the authority on whether or not she truly is cheating. And this backfired on him terribly. So yeah, I'm not really here to talk too much about the possible cheating itself. I'm just here to laugh at this awful video Doug made. Even if it's confirmed Nadia's cheating, like right now, if she goes live and just admits, I'm a cheater, here's the proof, I would still say Doug Cincer Martin took the bigger L in this situation. Also, he really hyped the shit out of this for days, like on Twitter and everything, making very bold posts about the impact this video is going to have and how he was taking it so seriously and researching.
If there's a 99% chance you take a W, but a 1% chance that you take an L, is it worth it? Not going to lie, super nervous to drop this video, having second thoughts. All the CDL, what is that, COD League? All the CDL community seems to like this moment, and the entire Warzone community seems to be thoroughly shaking.
And man, that aged terribly.
What is this?
Right away, you can tell the vibe he's going for is douchey, over-the-top goofiness here, but it conflicts with the tone he set prior to its release, talking about how seriously he was taking it in the investigation that he was conducting, only to release this little circus video. So immediately people were pretty turned off just from the intro alone.
That's so funny. I'm dying. That's actually insane. Oh my, this guy.
What are you smoking?
That Nadia pack.
That Nadia pack. I'm smoking that Nadia pack.
$1 million Armani suit?
Just buy another one.
Behold, the comedic stylings of Doug. I bet you have to pick yourself up off the floor after laughing so hard and falling out of your chair. But that's a side-splitting humor you can expect to find from Doug
That was so bad.
No doubt this man's going places. So he's probably going to start writing jokes for Amy Schumer next. I mean, this is just good stuff. This bit drags on for a very long time here, and I have no doubt that it's this long just for the sake of padding the video length, because the video is 8 minutes and 3 seconds.
Oh my god.
So I feel like he just front-loaded it with this trash in the intro to make sure that it breaches 8 minutes for the mid-roll ads. because I have no other explanation for why it goes on for as long as it does. I'll spare you the next like 45 seconds of this shit and just get to the part where he starts talking. But I do want to at least mention that last night I was talking about this on stream and Doug was watching and he took it like a champ. So good on you, Doug, for being able to roll with criticism. But this is a video that should have just stayed as a bad idea in your head. You should have never posted it.
98! What is this?
Yo, what's going on, guys? Doug Sensor Martin here. Hope you guys are having a great day.
This is really a masterclass in how to make people dislike you within the first minute of a video.
Look at this cheese. Look at this fucking smile. Look at this. I've never seen a smile like that. Insane.
I really love the thought process behind this video here. I'll just crank out some pull-ups before getting into it. That'll make them think I'm cool. Flex on them a little bit. Hey, what's up, nerds? It's me, Doug. What, did I forget to give you a wedgie today? No, I'm just kidding. I'm the likable douchebag who plays video games. You know, what a Sigma male.
And today I bring you guys a brand new video giving you all the truth about Nadia. So if you guys don't know who Nadia is, she's a 22-year-old Warzone player. She streams every single day on Twitch TV. So I've been putting in about 8 to 10 hour days, 7 days a week to Vanguard rank to be the #1 ranked player on the planet.
All right.
And with that comes the sacrifice. And sometimes, like I said, you lose your mind. Sometimes you play against cheaters, and they really are inevitable. And there's not really too much you can do about it.
The first minute and a half is just actual nothing burgers. This man is a restaurant that's serving up buns and nothing inside of it. It is absolute worthlessness. It's him patting his ego for a bit, I guess giving like a background on himself. He's like,
definitely.
Oh, you know, at first I looked at Nadia, I wasn't suspicious, but then everyone else was, so now I'm suspicious. And here's my resume. And then he talks about how he spends so much time grinding Call of Duty Vanguard ranked, which sounds like a fate worse than death. And then he finally starts getting into something that's even remotely related to the topic.
This girl really got people hooked. So I'm clicking the video and I'm watching it, and they're slowing everything down in slow motion. They're showing our aim drags from one person to another. They're showing a bunch of these different clips of these characters moving like magnets and their aim snaps on them. And just being a guy who's been around competitive Call of Duty for as long as I have and seeing as many things that I've seen, this is no news to me. I've seen stuff like this so many times before. And my brain just started to think, and I'm like, let me look a little bit more into Nadia.
We are 4 minutes and 33 seconds into this video, and he has still done absolutely fucking nothing.
He's done nothing.
Silence would have been more productive than everything he's said so far. If he had spread his own asshole like Goatsy for 4 minutes and 33 seconds, I feel like I would have got more information out of that than what I've watched so far. We are over halfway done with the video, and he has done and said nothing.
I thought acting was my passion, but now it's really gaming. I do love acting, but gaming is where I'm at right now.
So when she said this live, I was actually in my hot tub watching because I'm friends with Jake and I like him. Let me watch this interview. Let me see who this girl is and what she's all about. And when I saw that and I heard that, everything really started to click.
Man, just say when I was in my hot tub.
This is his first of only 3 loose points. I can't even call them actual points because he doesn't even make any arguments against Nadia or to prove she's cheating. Because this, what he's showing, everything he shows here isn't evidence. He just pulls up random TikTok clips of her talking about acting. He doesn't even go into like the actual cheating allegations. He just talks about her being bad at acting for some reason. Like
what the hell?
That's what he like focuses on. That's the smoking gun. Ah, so she's bad at acting. Probably a cheater as well then. I was super let down by this video, as I'm sure everyone else was, because he had put so much hype behind it, talking about how thorough and how serious this video was going to be. And I'm a little goblin that's
does it get any better?
Program to catch Vanguard cheaters on the rank play system. I've made that.
See what else he says.
All jokes aside, this video is about showing the truth of Nadia, and somehow the internet over the last few days has really turned this and conforted this into me exposing Nadia for her cheats and having clear-cut evidence of her cheats. So I do want to clarify this really quickly. My buddy made a program to catch Vanguard cheaters on the rank play system. I've made that very clear. I've also told Nadia publicly multiple times that I don't care about her. My video is going to be unbiased. I don't need her. I'm not looking for clout. I'm not looking for money. Don't need any of that stuff.
This man just spit out more garbage than a landfill.
Oh my god.
I don't even know where to start. We'll just go from the beginning. He starts blaming the internet as if people got it all twisted and got it fucked up. Oh, you've misconstrued it. You know, the internet's bastardized and perverted my point. They think that I had evidence against Nadia and this and that. I don't even know where they got the idea from. Doug, they got it from you. For days you were talking about how you have all of this proof of cheaters and cheaters are a bad thing and insinuating that you've got stuff on Nadia. And like you
got
put that
nothing.
idea in everyone's head. They got that information and that idea directly from your mouth. So I don't know why you're trying to spin it like, oh, you guys, you went wild with these crazy ideas, none of which I influenced at all.
Both are
I didn't
cringe.
do any of that. You guys are just weird to think that I had this evidence or any real proof against Nadia. Like, it blows my mind that you've tried to now blame people for getting it wrong because you have absolutely
Oh my
nothing.
god, that's it?
Even shouts out his friend's anti-cheating program, which he mentioned.
It all just became clear.
I can't play the music from here because of DMCA, but he concludes the video by parking his jet ski, walking up on the dock, and pretending to propose to Nadia. It is so fucking embarrassing.
This is cringe.
Everyone with eyes
Cringe.
was sad to see this. It is painful to look at. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about this a bit because Doug just really made a complete fool out of himself. That's about it. So yeah.
That was cringe. Overwatch 2 is officially here.
Remember, I played Overwatch forever. And a lot of people would say that Overwatch made me. So here I am revisiting what made me. All right. Thank you for the 10 gifted, Wes. I appreciate that, man. Overwatch made me, right? Overwatch made me, dude. I am very excited for today. I am. You're going to see some familiar faces I'm playing with today. You ready for this 5-stack I'm playing with? Me, the best. J3, Jeff, Emong, Flats.
I know Flats.
And Seagull.
And Seagull, that's a crew.
So I think I'm healing today. Now that I'm actually thinking about that stack, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to heal on that.
It's a crew.
So Jay hit me up and I was talking to Jeff as well, and then Jeff said he was talking to Seagull and Flats. Some of you are saying no, Lass. I'm totally down to run with Lass. Totally, obviously. But today I told those guys I would play with them. So, hang on. Hang on, Whips is talking to me, guys.
Everyone's saying, what about X?
Whips,
XQC?
Let's do like 1 to 2. Like before I actually start playing tomorrow. All right. What about XQC? Is X even playing this, bro? Is he even live?
Is X live? Where is X? Everyone wants to know, where's the man?
X is live, bro. I mean, I'd totally be down to play with X. Him and I, it's funny. I'll never forget, dude. I will never forget the very first time I ever played with XQC. It was random. I queued solo, he queued solo, and I think we were yelling at each other. Like we were just like seeing who could be louder into the microphone. And then some people were like, Tim, like this XQC, I remember this one guy on my team was like, dude, this XQC guy's crazy. You got to like watch out for him. And I was like, okay. I was like, I don't know what that means fully, but XQC and I, we got, honestly, when we were yelling at each other back and forth, we like got along like immediately when we were playing together. So but that was the first time I ever played with him, man. It was completely random.
Tim is dope.
It was so funny. Since you're playing Overwatch, Tim, can I now say I've been watching since the Overwatch days? Yeah, you should be good, man. Yep. You should be good now. So just, you could say you've been watching since Overwatch. You know what I mean? I will say I am slightly...
True.
I'm unfortunately slightly like, I think it's allergies. I think it's that time of year. I got a little tickle in my throat. And I think it's like, it's that time of year for me. Like it's starting to get a little colder here now, you know, temperature's changing. And around this time, always my allergies like they just, I don't know, act up a little bit. So, but why you guys saying pause? I got a tickle in my throat. What? Why you guys saying pause? Yeah, I mean, I'm fine, man. Like I said, it's like I woke up with like a slight tickle, and it's just that kind of. And so, you know, I took some Claritin, so hopefully I'll be feeling better. But it always happens this time of year, man. Always. Okay, but it's not. I'm not feeling bad enough to not stream, obviously. So be sure to drop a like if I'm fat. $50 from Tim's Dent. This is my first top dono of the day, and it's my dent, guys. Nice Claritin ad. Okay. Tim's Dent, $50. Listen up, tenders. It's time to go pro for 2 months before Warzone 2 steals you away and you never come back to Overwatch 2. Maybe I'll get back into it for a little bit. You know what I mean? So, I mean, who knows? I could also like play this and just be so mad. You know what I mean? So, thank you for your 50 though. Hey, that's my top D. Let's get a round of applause into W spam for my dent, guys. Thank you. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, bro. You guys are having login problems? I mean, the game's not even live yet. I'm already in Battle.net, though. I was smart this time. I was like, I'm just going to keep Battle.net open.
My Battle.net's open.
From Unholy Donut, this was where I thought it was 250 at the start of the day, literally, before I was even live, 38 minutes ago. And he said, Sugma, first dono, hashtag, that's crazy, bro.
Hashtag, that's crazy, bro.
Thank you for your 25. That's crazy, bro. You know what I mean? It's crazy. So, thank you for your 25. 25 for Vision. Tim, tell YouTube to add a specific person to gift. Also, please just sign it with a tattoo gun. What? Hey, Vision, you're kind of throwing me off at the end of that dono, man. I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean? Florida ain't cold. Get the F out. Homie, I woke up this morning. It was 57 degrees out. 57. Who was my main in Overwatch
51 right there.
I played everything, man. You know what I mean? I played everything. Bro, I was a demon. Literally. I was one of the best. McCree's, Cassidy. I'm telling y'all, I'm going to say McCree so much, bro. It's just like, it is literally
ingrained,
rooted in me, bro, to say McCree. I'm. Why are you guys saying Cap? Are you guys serious? Are you guys serious right now, dude? I was an 81% win rate on Genji, okay? I was a very good Cassidy, all right? I don't know why any of you are saying Cap, bro.
Cap.
I was the best number 37 Winston in the world, okay? My Reinhardt is unparalleled, and I might be the best Roadhog in the world as well, truly.
Best Roadhog in the world.
Truly. So... But yeah, Vision, I don't fully know what you're asking. I will say, I was talking to YouTube. I'm in danger. That scared me. 250, by the way. Tough day at work, huh? From Optimum, who, by the way, Optimum, what level are you in WoW, man? Have you been leveling? I didn't get on this weekend near as much as I wanted to. In my defense,
I guess we just wait for Overwatch 2. Just hang out. Overwatch 2. What time does it officially come out? Eastern time. Do we know? Does anyone know? The countdown. Still like an hour and a half till Overwatch 2. Got like an hour and a half. Till we go live on Overwatch.
The title of this video is not clickbait. I wish it was, but it's something that actually happened to me. And I thought I wasn't going to talk about it on stream because it's just kind of embarrassing, especially because the amount of money I got scammed for is so high, over $100,000 of real money that I will never see again. But I'm going to talk about it for two reasons. One, it's wildly interesting. And two, and most importantly, I've talked about the guy who scammed me in different YouTube videos and on the yard. And it turns out that some of the people who have watched my channel have actually met this guy in Vegas, and not only met him, but given him their money.
Oh
now,
my god.
Most of the stories I've heard aren't people who have gotten scammed, but I don't want to take a risk of having some random viewer of mine get scammed because a story I told about making a lot of money. So let me tell you a story about how I lost a lot of money and how I got scammed for over $100,000. Before you keep watching, please do me a favor. Do not try to contact this guy. Don't reach out to him. Do not harass him. It only reflects poorly on me. And at the end of this video, I'll tell you how I'm going to make sure he is never able to scam someone again. Am I understanding correctly? You actually had a good bet. The French Open, that was a good bet, and you had some good tips on it. But you used that to rush me to send you all the crypto I had so you could make a bunch of bets for free.
Correct.
So you scammed me.
Yes, Ludwig, I scammed you.
Why is that why is that word so hard to say? Why is it taken in 4 months for you to say that? What's the summary for people who just joined? That guy scammed me out of about $50,000. Arguably $118,000, but depends on your point of view. How? Do I have to tell it again? All right, last time, and if Grayson doesn't pay me out today, we'll make it a fun YouTube video. We'll tell it from the top, last time, YouTube video style, okay? And chat, you just have to, a lull W in Pog and smiley face in chat, like good old YouTube frogs. But I'll tell you it from the start, for real. There was a poker match that I put on a few months ago. It featured some amazing poker players and then also some huge creators like Mr. Beast and Ninja and XQC. So I did this poker event, and in the poker event, it was a $100,000 buy-in, which is insane. It's an insane amount of money. But surprisingly, against all odds, I won. And I won big. I won $300,000.
Jesus.
And the way they paid me out was half in cash and half through a check. Now, like a good boy, I immediately went to my bank and I cashed the check out. So I put all the money back in my bank. But I've never held $100,000 before. And it's really fun to hold. And so when I was at the bank, I had the cash with me and I thought about putting it into my bank account. But I was like, you know what? I kind of want to just hold on to this for a little bit.
Oh,
and
no.
I kept it. And I really didn't do much with it. I only did like a few things that made me happy. Like I gave the people who cleaned my house like $10,000. And I gave a restaurant that I really like $1,000 as a tip. Because like that would make me happy. They're really nice. But the rest of the money I just had lying around. Until my friend Jake, my childhood friend Jake, was getting married. And he was like, hey, I'm getting married and I would love if you came out to Vegas to celebrate with me. And like, you know, I grew up with this guy. I lived with this guy. And I was like, yeah, Jake, absolutely. So I show up to Vegas, and right as I'm about to leave, I see the big stack of cash, and I'm like, I'll bring half of that. Just half of that. Let me just bring half of that. I want to very, very clearly state, I usually never gamble with that much money. Before that day, the most I had ever gambled with was $3,000. And I thought that was still insane. My heart still races when I have, $100 on the line. But I brought a crazy amount of money. And I landed in Vegas a little before Jake and his friends did. And I sat down on a roulette table. And I decided to get a little crazy. I said, hey, I'm going to put $1,000 on black. If I win, it's a great weekend.
Oh.
It was red.
Gooey.
And that was just the start of what this entire weekend was going to be. And I kept on losing. And it was bit by bit. It's very gradual. I was there for like a full weekend. And I gave Jake as a wedding gift, I gave him like a 5,000 of it. But the other 45,000, I was just losing. And the last day, I had $20,000. And I went to a blackjack table, and I had one goal: bring it all the way back to 50,000. And you know what I did? I brought it all the way back to 50,000 dimes, aka $5,000. I lost $15,000 almost within like 30 minutes. It was actually crazy.
My God.
I can't believe the things that I saw happened, but they were happening in front of me. And I felt a feeling in my chest that was it was like someone twisted my heart. I felt so sad and demoralized. It was bad. All right, gambling addictions are not fun. It felt
that shit's terrible.
And so I moved over from this high roller room where they have really big bets to a Pai Gow table. Now, you don't need to know anything about the game of Pai Gow. The only thing you do need to know is that it's a game where you don't win a lot of money and you don't lose a lot of money. It's a game that you play to sit down, chill, get some free drinks in Las Vegas, and talk. And cheer up if you've lost money playing other games. And at the table, I meet this dude. You guys might have heard this story. I've said it on a YouTube channel before. I said it on the main channel, but it's a different ending now. So I have 5,000 left, and we start talking, and he's like, hey, my name's Grayson. I'm a voice actor. And he goes, eh. And he does a SpongeBob impression. And I was like, that was a 6 out of 10 impression, but I kind of believe it. And he's like, yeah. On the side, I'm also a professional gambler. And I'm like, huh, that's crazy. He's like, yeah, I have this algorithm that can beat the game, and I'm also a really avid sports bettor. And I'm like, cool, that's really interesting. And I tell him about, hey, I'm a YouTuber, and he's like, yeah, I think I might have seen you before. I'm like, yeah, I'm Ludwig, and I brought a lot of money this time, and I ended up losing it all. And Grayson does a couple nice things. Like, for one, he says, well, hey, I can try to help you gamble and win some back. And for two, I can introduce you to a guy who's a host. This guy is basically meant to give you free things if you lose all your money gambling. And I'm like, okay, well, that sounds kind of good. I lost a lot of money. So I met this guy. And I was like, well, this guy's being really nice to me. And so we gamble and we gamble. And he ends up bringing my $5,000 all the way up to $15,000. And I was like, dang, this guy kind of knows what he's doing. So right before I left Las Vegas, I gave him $6,000 because that's how much I had at the very, very end. And I said, hey, I'm going to give this to you. Very trusting. I'm going to give you this $6,000. You do whatever you can to make this bigger in a week, in a month, whatever it is. And you can take a 30% cut of any of the money you make. He's like, all right, bet. And like a couple weeks pass, and the money goes up and it goes down. And he's like, hey, there was a giant storm in Las Vegas, and they've shut down all the sports bets. But I think I have a lot of sports bets that can win. Can you send me some money on crypto? And I was like, kind of sus. But you've already been winning me a bit of money, so sure. And I send him about maybe $5,000 of crypto.
Oh, no.
And he wins a bit. And I remember I even cashed out at one point. I was like, hey, can I cash out some of the money you've won? He's like, yeah, of course. And I cashed out $17,000. And I was like, God damn, that's not too bad. Like, that's a decent chunk of money that I just won. And I started to trust this guy a bit. And then he gambles over the next couple weeks, some wins, some losses. And eventually, I get a call. I'm playing a Valorant game. I remember this very clearly. And it's from Grayson. He's very panicked. He's stressed out. Her name is Maria, and she's a tennis player. And she's, like,
are you playing Overwatch 2?
I'm like, okay, I'm in a Valorant.
Not out yet. We got like another hour.
Air Coots in the building. I'm not going to try to fuck around and lose this game. I'll call you back later. Before the game even ends,
Got another hour and a half.
from him. He's desperate.
Hour 25,
He's
Malik.
like, dude, we have to do this right now. I'm like, okay, what is going on? And he's like, okay. The Women's French Open is happening right now. It's one of the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. The fourth best player in the world, Maria Sakkari, just broke up with her boyfriend. He broke up with her. She's really sad, and she wants to leave the event. So she's going to throw the second round game. And I'm there with Aiden, and he's like, and I'm like, okay, this all sounds kind of sus. And he's like, how much Bitcoin do you have? And I'm like, $0. But I have $50,000 in Ethereum. He's like, well, I think this is a surefire bet. You should send as much money as you can. So I'm like, And I literally turn to Aiden. I say, I'm going to send him everything. And Aiden's like, what? And I was like, well, it's losing its value anyway, staying in Ethereum as a cryptocurrency, one. And two, it'd be kind of a hype story if I won. And if I lose, I think I'm okay with it. Maybe not the best choice, but it was my choice.
Oh my God.
$50,000. And then I wait. The tennis match gets delayed 2 days. I'm stressed out. I think that maybe Maria will get over her boyfriend. Eventually, I wake up. The match happened at 6 a.m. Pacific because it happened in France. And I wake up to not only Maria Sakkari losing, but losing 2-0. I immediately call Grace and I go, dude, did we win? He goes, yes. I made a $40,000 bet. You are owed $108,000. With the other $10,000 you sent, $118,000. I'm like, dude, this is fucking crazy. At the same time that I've won, crypto also crashes. Like all of crypto immediately halves in value. So not only did I make all this money, in a way, I won 2 times. Because if it had stayed in my crypto wallet, it would have gone from 50,000 to like 20,000. It was like the luckiest thing that's ever happened to me. And so
that's
I'm like,
insane.
all right, well, Grayson, can I get paid out? And he's like, okay, well, hold your horses a bit. The guy who he made the bet with doesn't have the money. I was like, what? He's like, well, yeah, he didn't think we'd win, and he doesn't have that much liquid money on hand. It's normal. And I'm like, oh, well, I don't know what I'm doing. Sure, okay. He's like, yeah, it happens. We'll just wait a bit, and he'll pay us out. I'm like, sure. Another week passes. I'm like,
cool.
Hey, Grayson, is the money ready?
Gambling.
No, not yet, but I think it's getting closer. I'm like, okay. And then I go on a few trips. I think a couple weeks pass.
Gambling.
I finally get a text, and it's a Twitter thread. And in the Twitter thread, it talks about how this guy named Grayson scammed them out of $1,000. How they lent this guy $1,000, and then Grayson was like, hey, man, I just got beat up. I got mugged. Here's the picture of me getting mugged. They stole everything from me, my phone, my wallet. I have nothing left. Can you call?
Rampage, it's Grayson. I didn't scam out of you. 1K, I legit got mugged on Tuesday morning. They stole 12K cash, my phone and wallet. I know that might be hard for you to believe, but it's true. Also, I haven't been able to log into Instagram because it's. You can call me.
Call me so I can explain it. And the tweet thread continues, and it says, well, hey, here's the weird part. I saw Grayson later that day, and he had 0 bruises on him at all. And they made a whole Twitter thing about it. So I call him because I got a bit nervous. The first thing I hear, boo-doo-doo, the number you're trying to reach is unavailable. Boo-doo-doo. And it's like a fucking movie scene. Time freezes, and my phone falls out of my hand. And as it's falling, I'm remembering like dozens of conversations I've had with Cutie where she's like, I don't know if I trust this guy, babe. And I'm like, dude, it's going to be fine. And everyone's like, man, you sent him that much money? And I'm like, don't worry about it. And before it hits the floor, I come to the realization I've been scammed. I spent the next couple weeks trying to understand how I've gotten myself into such a dumb position where I've been scammed out of this insane amount of money. How I can overcome the embarrassment of having gone through this. What are my next steps? And here's a problem, by the way. Getting scammed is embarrassing. When you get scammed, you are getting scammed because someone took advantage of you because you were nice or because you were dumb. In this case, I was definitely both maybe a bit more of the latter. And usually, you're so embarrassed you do nothing about the scam. This happens to old people all the time. Now, obviously, this happened to me, so it's not exclusive to old people. What I did after I found out I got scammed is I spent 2 weeks trying to get over it, trying not to feel so bad about it, trying not to be embarrassed about it, and trying to be open and talking about it. What I never thought is, let me try to get this money back. Let me try to contact authorities. That was until my birthday came around. Now, I said Grayson did a couple nice things. One of the nice things that he did is that he linked me with one of the hosts at the Venetian. And this host was a guy whose entire job was to make people who gamble a lot of money have a good time. And one of the ways he does this is by writing down all of their birthdays and sending them a nice little text that says, happy birthday. And I got that exact text. And when I got that text, some gears started turning in my head. I was like, wait a second. He probably has Grayson's number. Yo, can you send me Grayson's number? Within 30 seconds, I have his new phone number. And I call. Bring, 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 bring. And Grayson picks up. Immediately, he's kind of like nervous. He's not normally like that nervous of a guy, but he's like stammering a bit. He's like, yo, Ludwig, what's going on, man? I was like, where's my money? It's like the Stewie Griffin. What's going on, man? I was like, where's my money? It's like the Stewie Griffin. Where's my money? He's like, dude, I got an insane story for you.
Oh my God.
He tells me bar for bar this exact story.
No.
Dude, it's Grayson. I got mugged. They stole fucking so much cash from me. They stole my phone. They stole my wallet.
You told him this fake story.
I'm like, what does that have to do with anything? Just give me the money I'm owed and let's go on our ways. He's like, no, man, you don't get it. Like, obviously, I'm not scamming you. Why would I be talking to you right now if I was scamming you? I was like, okay, then why can't you send me the money? He's like, well, the way it works is that you find someone that you're going to gamble with, right? Like I'm just a broker. I'm not the guy who does the gambles. You have to go to like a sports betting website. And the way you talk to these sports betting websites is you talk to them like on Instagram. So I'm talking to this guy on Instagram, and then, but they stole my phone. And when they stole my phone, they logged in to my Instagram, changed the password, changed the recovery email, so now I can no longer log into my Instagram account. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, that's what happened. But at this point, I'm fed up.
Huh?
There's nothing that he can say that will make me believe him unless the money enters my account and then he says it. But I started asking questions. What's the email that it was before? Well, it's like my name, Grayson, starts with a G. I'm like, okay, great. Is it on Instagram? He's like, yeah. Well, hey, man, I don't trust you for shit. I think you scam me. I wish you would just admit it, but you're not going to do that. He's like, no, I'm not. I got mugged. It's like, all right, well, I'm going to go. Hang up. I immediately go to Instagram.com. I type in his username, and then I type in forgot password, send reset link. It pops up, and it says email sent to. Now, if you've ever done a password reset, you might have experienced this. It'll show you the email, but only the first letter and the last letter in at whatever it is at. So I look at it. It says G asterisk 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 S at gmail.com. And I look at the thing he gave me, and it matches up. G blah, 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 S at gmail.com. Ain't no fucking Y. Ain't no fucking K. Ain't no fucking way he thinks I'm going to buy this horse shit bag of lies. And so that leads us to where we are today. The authorities are getting contacted. I'm talking to other people he's scammed to get a whole report to make sure this guy never does that shit again.
Pog.
I'm also trying to get him banned from every casino in Vegas so he can't do it and even walk into the casino. Unless he can prove in the next 2 hours that he didn't do it. And we'll find out because we just talked to him on stream today, and he said he has to go home to get to his crypto account to be able to send me the crypto. That's where we're at. So what happened? Well, I talked to Grayson on the phone a couple times since telling that story, and I got him to admit that he's scamming me. I also hired a private investigator, and I think I have enough information that I can go to the FBI and even get him locked up. But I'm not going to do that yet. Grayson agreed to self-ban him from every casino in Las Vegas. If you don't know, you can actually send a letter to the casino, and they will ban you if you ask to get banned. I guess it's some Gamblers Anonymous thing. Now, I think this is what happened. Grayson is a gambling addict. He oversold his ability to gamble to get funds to gamble with for free. He had an overconfidence in his ability. He thought he would win, pay back the person, and use their interest-free loan to keep some of the money. That plan works until it doesn't. And he was in a really bad spot one night after losing $90,000 gambling in blackjack. The same week, he found this really good tennis bet that was a surefire hit, and he hit me up in a panicked state to get me to put all my money in, which is exactly what I did. I gave him $56,000. Of the $56,000, he only bet 15. The other $41,000 he used for various other bets. Most
He
of
didn't
them,
even bet it.
Maybe some won, but even those bets, he ended up gambling in blackjack anyway. So he was in a state where he had about $0 and no way to pay me my $108,000 that I was actually owed. So he came up with some elaborate lie about how he got beat up, his phone stolen, and then Instagram account changed. And if he logged into his Instagram account, the money would magically be there. But it's a lie. The money is not there. It doesn't exist. Maybe he has some money somewhere, can pay back some of it, but he'll never be able to pay back all of it unless he gambles again, which I don't want him to do, or he gets a job and works for a couple years, which I also don't want to do. I don't want some guy to be working and giving me 10% of their paycheck. So what do? I either put the guy in jail or I publicly shame him and get him to ban himself from all casinos. I'm going to this route. And maybe you're thinking that I'm a bit soft, and maybe I am. But I don't know. I think a 23-year-old kid who fucked up and is fucking people over deserves to get what's coming for them, but also deserves the other 70 years of their life that they're going to live. And he's lucky that he fucked me over, because I told him this to his face. The amount of money that he scammed me for, $100K, is the amount of money that people die for. It's the amount of money people died for in Uncut Gems. That's the whole point of the movie. But I'm a YouTuber, and thankfully, because you guys watch my videos, it is crazy to say, but I'm all right getting scammed out of $56,000 as long as he never does it again. And if he does, if you ever hear a story, if you ever interact with him and he scams you,
Ludwig's the man.
You see him gambling, let me know, because I have the information to send to the FBI. He promised he never would. And now, Grayson, it's your turn to hold to that promise. And that's how I got scammed for over $100,000. Thanks for watching, boys. See you later. Subscribe down below, because I lost a lot of money making this video. Not on purpose.
Bye, Shroud. Or bye, Ludwig.
It's 2 a.m. Okay, here's what's going on. Maya Higa is a streamer. And boys, what's up? How's it going? Ludwig back here.
Donating to small
YouTube
streamers.
Video, YouTube exclusive. Look, Halloween just ended. Early November, which means it's Christmas time. Merry Christmas.
Sigma's a juggernaut?
Sigma. Yes. I hated playing against Sigma last time.
Yeah, Sigma does a lot of damage. So I'm trying to get some good games with Sigma. We'll see how it goes.
Beautiful.
Moira. Let's see the
May. Their tank. Doom.
Doom.
Everyone watch Doom? Doom low?
Yep.
Got Doom? Nice. You might try to res. I'm gonna ping Mercy. Mercy low?
Watch Moira right now.
May in front of me. Got May.
Nice, that was that.
Oh, I'm dead, sorry.
Nice.
She's one nice.
Nice.
Soldier high ground. Doom on me.
I feel so bad.
Doom tag. May no ice flush.
Doom in one.
Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna swap
Holy shit.
after I ult. Actually, I'll just swap now.
You bullying him with the...
I didn't know.
Sigma's a beast.
It's just like unlucky timing, I think.
Sometimes it's okay to be the bully, I mean.
Close right side, pink. Doom went top.
Yeah.
Soldier bottom right, one. Oh, damn.
Ow.
Oh, I'm not mad.
Oh, I'm so dead here.
Who's this coding?
Nice.
Ooh.
Mercy top right. Mercy low. Soldier in front, right here.
Hey, look.
That soldier, nice. Good job.
Ooh.
Main in front of me.
Thank you.
They don't have a Kiriko.
To back away for a second.
No Kiriko in this economy.
Ping Doom.
Yep. Is this coded?
Perfect.
I'm on Mercy.
I'm on soldier.
Yeah.
Doom discorded low. Not anymore.
He's doing the punch. I'm on Doom.
Doom's still really
low.
low.
Back here. Mercy half HP.
Rock Doom.
Yeah, I'm going up for Mercy.
Oh, she's so low.
You might have ult in a second.
Ooh, I think I'm dead.
It sounds. I'm going beefy. It's got to be like a Bugatti. Bugatti, probably not a Ferrari. My guess, it's either. Here's my guess. I don't know which one. Either Lambo or Bugatti. You think it's a Raptor? Isn't that the fastest car in the world? I probably should have gotten that one. Chat.
That's insane.
Hey guys, it's Broyuac, and I got to play Overwatch 2 early, which means that I got to play the version of every single Brigida's whip. Along with that, they also give less ultimate charge to people that do damage on them. I think about 30%. Now this is going to go relatively quickly. I won't touch on every minute detail about D.Va, but her damage is staying roughly the same. She is getting a lower decreased penalty whenever she's moving and firing at the same time, but the biggest change here is that she's going to get a lot more defense matrix juice because she is having to play the off tank and the main tank in Overwatch 2. That also means that the regeneration is going to be a little bit slower because she has more DM juice, but she's also going to get a 50 damage knockback every single time she hits an enemy with her flight. And as always, you will still be able to squish your enemies with your mech. Doomfist is iconically a tank now. We've known this for quite a long time, but that means that two parts about him are going to be doing less damage. His hand cannon is one of them, but also his Doomfist punch that you will see later. He no longer has an uppercut that's now replaced by his power block ability. He does still have his Seismic Slam that has changed a little bit, where it does less CC but a little bit more damage. And his ult still functions the same way, but he does a lot more damage in the center of his ultimate. Orisa also got some iconic changes where she just got a whole new primary from her fire, replacing her giant 150 clip, but she also got new abilities, with Halt getting replaced by the javelin throw and her shield getting replaced by the javelin spin. She still has her fortify ability, but no longer does it give you crit damage, allowing Orisa to not be such a big giant meat shield. And like I mentioned before, she does have a new primary from a fire, but instead of there being ammo, you now have this overheat function. And to end things off, she has a new ultimate replacing her bongos, where her javelin spins in the air and she pulls enemies close to her, and the longest she's spinning that javelin, the more power she charges and slams in the ground. Reinhardt, being the iconic main tank, is now having to also replace the off tank, and while his damage is still roughly the same as terms of functionality, he does have two fire strikes to help him out, and his pin, while it still is the same, you're now able to steer it a little bit more easier. Like, you can steer it way more to the right or to the left. His shield has decreased in hit numbers, however, because again, he's not supposed to be just the main and off tank, but his ultimate still is the same. You still are able to slam someone with your hammer, and an additional change that you can now cancel your charge as Reinhardt.
Ooh, that's nice.
Roadhog got some simple changes. He's still the greedy DPS tank that we've all known and loved. However, he does have a little bit more health, which is crucial because he's always taking a lot of damage. But his self-healing ability now grants him like 50 more health points, which is, again, not as big in the grand scheme of things. But if you're taking a lot of damage, hey, that 50 points will still come in handy. However, one cool addition to his ultimate is that now you can cancel or stop using your ultimate if you see fit. Sigma admittedly got some minute changes. I mean, he got an additional 100 hit points to his shield. His rock does 100 total damage now. However, it's his berry that has the biggest change, where now the regeneration rate is a lot slower than it was beforehand. But his ultimate, his damage, it's all still the same.
Hey.
Winston got some very fun changes that continues to get better. So his normal damage is still the same. However, he now has a new secondary ability that I call his Chidori ability, where you charge up your electricity and you send a ball of energy at a range distance, which is really cool. His berry is still the same. It went up and down in the beta. His leap is still the same. His ultimate's still the same. Really, the only thing that has changed is his armor getting increased by 50 and getting a new secondary fire. But I mean, Winston's never been one to really get a lot of nerfs and buffs to begin with, so it's no surprise there.
Hamster.
Not only having the cutest highlight.
I believe it goes live in an hour-ish. Cloaksy playing Warzone. Is he live? Close live. He's playing Warzone today?
Does go live in an hour. Overwatch.
You gotta hold real still because I got this hot comb and it's hot as hell. I'm about to get the back of his neck. Hold still.
Why is it so cold in
President
here?
Biden's cheat sheet. He literally tipped his hand, showing a card with step-by-step instructions. You enter the Roosevelt room and say hello. You take your seat. You give brief comments. You thank participants. You depart. The detailed instructions were written for Biden for a meeting with wind industry executives. He accidentally exposed it when he flipped it over to look at notes on the back of the card. It follows last weekend's incident when the 79-year-old president fell off his bike.
Oh my god.
It's President...
Wait, who? Bro is 1
Bro
HP.
is 1 HP.
You have 20 seconds to guess who the person on top of your head is. Okay, go.
Is this a female?
No.
Is this a singer?
No.
An actor?
No.
A celebrity?
Yeah.
An actor, not a singer, but a celebrity?
Yeah.
A chef?
No.
Chef celebrity? A TV show?
No.
This is a black kid.
Moved from Arizona to New Mexico.
Day 19 of counting calories on random TikTok videos.
First thing I do when I wake up in the morning is I drink a litre of water just to flush everything out and get the organs going.
If there's nudity required for...
This is something I've never heard of happening before, and to be honest, I think it's very, very unlikely, and it's going to take a lot of proving. This is something...
This may
look like tomato soup, but it's actually not. It's soap.
You may think this is a human, but it's not. It's a dishwasher!
James, you little twat! Shut up! Stop! Stop with this now!
Sorry.
Okay.
A man is facing a moment of crisis. He's choking to death and runs to his neighbor's house, gasping for air.
Jesus.
Billy Bass started choking on a piece of steak during dinner.
That's insane.
Alone.
I had to think quick and I couldn't speak. So my instinct was to go to my neighbor's. I was dying. I only had about 30 seconds left.
Bass bangs on his neighbor Karen Aranda's door. When she answers, he signals
That's insane.
he is choking.
Went to the door like this with a choking signal. Nah, it's so scary. I don't like watching this, but I'm watching.
And knew exactly what to do and reacted, perfectly.
You're choking?
I looked at him when I opened the door. I knew something was wrong, and I knew that I had to do something quickly.
Karen has been CPR certified for the past 20 years, but never had to use it until now.
That's crazy.
After a few thrusts, his airway was cleared.
911
he was
said
able
hell no.
to breathe again.
Get water, bring water! Hey! Call 911! No? I can bring water.
A man is facing a moment of crisis. He's choking to death and runs to his neighbor's house, gasping for air.
Karen W.
Billy Bass started choking on a piece of steak during dinner, and he was home alone.
Jesus.
Finding the street from this music video.
So.
On Google Maps. Considering this video was filmed 37 years ago, this one was tough. But immediately, I matched the plate on this car to this California license plate. From there, using this shot later in the video, and using the shadow on this car, I knew this road was going east to west. From there, I identified the tail number on this plane and searched it through the FAA database, and was able to see the plane was registered in Tehachapi, California. But after quickly scanning, no mountains lined up in this region. So a couple pros and I started scanning more south, and were able to quickly pinpoint this road to this highway in Whitewater, California. Presuming the first shot was filmed close by, I used this shot of the house shown earlier, and with this shadow on the mailbox, I knew this street was also going to be going from east to west. From there, I started scanning east to west roads in neighborhoods nearby, matching this mountain profile and this telephone pole in the distance, where I eventually found the house. From there, I knew a general region that this road could be in, and spent hours scanning for power lines that lined up, going through multiple years on satellite, but nothing made sense. After countless more hours scanning, I presumed the power lines were no longer there, and focused on finding this dirt path instead, where I eventually found the exact road. 13181 Desert View Avenue, Whitewater, California. Confirming it's here, matching this road, this dirt path, and these two telephone poles. Finding the street from
Jesus.
Okay. Now the first thing to find at this point is going to be to find a job.
So this is the cellar.
How they drive in Vancouver.
This is a German door.
Yep.
Look at how solid that sucker is. It is full metal. And look at this. They even have hooks that come out to make it even stronger. Now, Germans, I like it. It's nice. But according to this statistic I found, you're 5 times more likely to get broken into in America compared to in Germany. So why do you need such expensive solid doors?
600.
N.
There is one N, yeah.
I'd like to buy a vowel.
Okay.
An I.
One I.
Bro, what? G.
Sure.
Bro, what's he doing? Hey, bro, pick different letters, bro. Like, what's this guy doing?
I'd like to buy a vowel, please.
An E. Bro, do they
pick different letters? After IN, there's usually a G. It's just these guys are pretty good players, no?
not see what he's doing? What? I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you. You better not, bro.
R. What?
Fuck, bro. What? Am I the only one?
Go home after dating.
What the hell is this?
What?
Bro.
Go home after dating.
I sleep with makeup on when being with her. Makeup tutorial, emo.
It's so weird.
Huh?
This man is not afraid of ghosts. They are afraid of him.
Why do some guys cheat on their girl who's a 10?
Wait.
We've seen it earlier.
Why do some guys cheat on their girl who's a 10 with a girl who's a 5?
So this one's more of like a throat rinse. It's really good. Or I've also got some Strepsils, if that's kind of more. I think that
Go on, dude. No. He says, he says, because they're gonna date me or something like that. It's like,
$18.49 for some wings and wedges.
then buy a chicken and cook it yourself.
Okay, he's so
Close.